Pearce, the Patriots win total also 8.5. They end the season against 6 teams that finished last year with a winning record. Where do they need to be before week 12 in order to hit that?
The thing that stands out for me is if you look late in the season with the Patriots, they have 4 primetime games in a row. That's an interesting stretch. I don't know of any team that really has to play those. I don't know if New England is particularly good in primetime, if they're bad in primetime. But when I look at that, it's basically from Thanksgiving to the week before Christmas, all these night games for New England. I think that's where it's going to be hit or miss for this team. And ultimately, I just got to side with the Patriots figuring it out. It's what they do. Yep. Maybe they're one of the teams that asked for these primetime games. Maybe Belichick knows it's some sort of advantage for them, and this is going to help push them over that total.
All right, Geoff, in order for this to happen, the number one thing that needs to go down, Mac Jones has got to make that second-year jump.
Well, I mean, the Patriots are a weird team to bet against right now because it's the Patriots. It's like Pearce said. They just seem to figure things out. Last year, they were bringing in a rookie quarterback. Everyone was like, well, I mean, is this the year they finally fade off? And they got 10 wins. They don't have those easy cake wins against the division anymore necessarily. I know the Jets are still there, but Miami's kind of like a more legitimate team. And obviously the Bills are the Bills right now. So that's where you kind of have to factor this in. But it's not really a win total at 8.5 that I want to fade necessarily because the Patriots, when it comes down to crunch time, they just seem to figure things out. If the run game doesn't work early in the year, Mac Jones will take a little bit of bump up and they'll start to air it out a little bit more. So I'm not really in love with this team necessarily, but it's not really a number I want to fade either. So, the Patriots ultimately probably a team that I'll just not bet, but you ask me which side to take. Yeah. I mean, 8.5 feels a little bit low for a team in the Patriots who have been really putting together decent seasons with not really great rosters lately and still getting it done in terms of just hitting their overs and stuff like that.